This is the Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Brought to you by SARTA, where you can tap your way to pay. Altman Health Foundation, we've got you. Old Carolina Barbecue. Friends and Family Credit Union, serving Stark County for over 60 years. The Pro Football Hall of Fame. Maslin Cable TV, we go the extra smile. CKP Heating and Cooling, we keep the big dogs comfortable. Chibo's Restaurant. Marathon Canton Refinery. And Aultcare, where you matter.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Canton Central Catholic High School. We are at Lowell Kleinfelder Field, the winningest coach here in Central history, and the field named after him in his honor. It is our WHBC Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Alongside the coach, Elmer Sheets, I'm Frank Salona. Derek Philo, our sideline guy. Bob Jeffries will join us a little bit later on up in the booth. Guys, this ball game tonight kind of puts together two teams that very similar in their makeup, very similar in their history. A lot of winning programs here, but it's up and down depending on the season. Always, though, a good competitive ball game that we look forward to tonight. And, Coach, let's start with the home team here, Canton Central Catholic. Truckers, guys, they have a great kid at quarterback, and they're building a lot of kids around him. Talk about what we should see tonight from Central Catholic.
Well, as you know, Central Catholic's 3-3, but the most amazing thing, they're 6th in the computer ratings right now. So if they was going to have the playoffs, they'd be a home team because of their record. But if you look at Central's rest of their schedule, they got Mentor Catholic tonight. They got East Liverpool, who's 1-5. They have Jackson, who's 3-3, and they have St. Thomas, who hasn't won a football game. So this is a very, very important football game for Central tonight. There's no question. And the three players that we want to watch is number 52, T.J. Perkins. He's a lineman. He's not a very big guy. He's 5'9", 215. But talking to Trucker, he said he's a weight room rat. He said he can't get him out of there, but he said he's a great leader, and he's a senior for them. The other young man he mentioned is number 32, Alex Anderson, defensive back, tailback. He's their leading tackler the last 2 years in a row. He's 5'10", 180-pound senior. And finally, number 16, Jack Talkington, 6'2", 218-pound quarterback linebacker. He's a two-way performer, and Jack's one of my favorite players in all of Stark County. Yeah, I coached his dad. There's no question about that, and it has a lot to do with it. But he's a heck of a football player. There's not too many guys who can play quarterback and middle linebacker at the same time. Yeah,
that's right, Coach, and he is a good one. And their opponent tonight, Derek, Mentor Lake Catholic, I should say. The Cougars built around their quarterback, but they've got a receiver out there that can play as well. Tell us a little bit about this team and what we should look forward to tonight.
Yeah, we got a team who right now they're 2-4, but like Coach talked about with Central, their schedule is stacked. And last week they lost 21-9 versus Padua. You look at next week, they play Walsh Jesuit. A familiar team for us, Dover. They took them week 1 to the last play of the game they lost. So, you got a team coached by Marty Gibbons who is has a schedule that is prepping them, hopefully, for the playoffs, The three players for them to look for. Number 1, Greg Thomas, in and out of the lineup. He's a junior running back, 6 foot, 180 pounds. This kid's elusive, very shifty, big-time playmaker, and he has their fastest 40 time on the team. Number 81, we've been talking about this guy, Aiden Fitzgerald, wide receiver. He's a senior, 6'4", 190 pounds. This kid can go up and get anything thrown to him. I watched a couple games, and he watch that fade to him. And last but not least, number 9, defensive end, Cross Nemo. Kid's a sophomore, 6'6", 210 pounds. This guy's all over the field. Fast, physical, can totally disrupt that offensive line.
Sounds great, and I tell you what, a lot of good athletes, guys, on the field tonight. These two teams, again, the schedule dictates the toughness of both these teams that they play throughout the year. Should be a great one on our WHBC Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Sit back, relax, enjoy the broadcast. We'll be back.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
Around here, we like to cheer for the local team, and MCTV is here to connect you to the game. MCTV provides reliable high-speed internet and Wi-Fi. From checking scores online, to streaming games or watching replays, or even playing the game yourself, we've got the speed you need. Call today to add or upgrade internet service. We're connecting what matters most. MCTV. We go the extra smile.
Central Catholic Stadium. Frank Salona, along with the coach Elmer Sheets, Derek Philo down on the sidelines. Bob Jeffries up here in the booth with us, handling our stats tonight. We're at Lowell Kleinfelder Field as the Crusaders and the Cougars of Menard Lake Catholic get set for battle tonight. Menard Lake Catholic won the toss and deferred. Central will receive. Game time temperature, cloudy skies, 51 degrees, a 9-mile-per-hour wind from the north. This one is going to go at the 1-yard line, picked up and brought across the field for the Crusaders. That is Boron, and Boron takes it all the way out to the 30-yard line, and he is upended right there. And that is our Marathon Petroleum kickoff, brought to you by the fine folks at Marathon Canton Refinery. So the Crusaders will start at the 30-yard line. Coach, your keys for the ball game tonight, brought to you by MCTV. Well, what do both these teams need to do tonight?
Both of these teams have to win.
They both need a win, yep.
How's that for a prediction? No, I tell you what, both of these teams are not in the league. They're playing for the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they want to get as high as they can, and they want to play a home field game. So this should be a heck of a football game, Frank. Both of these teams have played against some great teams, and like I said, both teams have to win.
Talkington's pass is going to be incomplete, out of bounds, intended for James Kane. Let's take a look at that Crusaders offense, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The wideouts are Hopkins and Boron, the flankers Domer and Kane. The front line, Perkins, Belden, Vannon, Buckler, and Stengel. The running back is Alex Anderson, and the quarterback is the much talked about Jack Talkington.
At least by me, huh?
That's all right. He's a good kid, and he deserves it. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Crusaders. Here's a handoff. That one is Anderson, and Anderson fights his way to about the 32-yard line, so just a short pickup for Alex Anderson. Let's take a look now at the defense of the Cougars, brought to you again by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The front four, Nemo, Ianini, Richards, and Sears. The linebackers are Smeltzer, Gibbons, and Rhodes is one of the DBs, along with Kelly, Thomas, Gibbons, and Radigan. And when I mentioned Rhodes, he is kind of like their nickel back. He'll line up at that linebacker position, but then you'll see him drift back into that nickel position as well. So a 3rd down and 7 now for the Crusaders. Back to pass is Talkington, looking, throws, pass complete. That time Jimmy Kane comes up with the reception, and it is a 1st down at the 42-yard line, and a nice job that time. Talkington, coach, looking at the field here, reading it, and then finally throwing a nice BB right there to James Kane.
It was a great pass. It really was. He only had about a yard to go on the sideline and got it to him. So Jack's a football player. There's no, I'm really high on him. And
well, I had an opportunity to talk with mentors coach this morning, Marty Gibbons, and he had a lot of praise for Jack Talkington. And we talked about, he might be better on the other side of the football as well. There's Talkington again, and he's just a bruising back when he starts running the football, gets it all the way out to the 49-yard line. So pickup of 7 there by Talkington. He plays linebacker for the Crusaders.
Middle
linebacker, and you don't see that too often with a quarterback that's going to be a middle linebacker.
No, usually everybody in high school, they had a good quarterback. He only plays offense, but he's playing defense and offense. So
a second down and short, about 3 yards to go for the Crusaders. Talkington back to throw again. This one off the hands of Kane. Probably should have come up with that pass. It was
hit him in the hands.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 3 here as we take a look. Yep,
hit his hands.
So off the fingertips of James Kane, and 3rd down and 3 for the Crusaders, right at the 49-yard line, their own 49-yard line. Going to go with 2 receivers on the near side, too far. Talkington and Anderson in the backfield. Here's Talkington going to keep it himself.
And
picks up the first down inside the Cougars territory to the 46-yard line, and a nice play that time, Coach, reading the defense.
Yeah, he makes his own holes. Watch this. And he cuts, and he's playing on a bad ankle.
Yeah.
He's playing on a bad ankle.
Well, it's week 7, and if you talk to any coach out there, they'll tell you week 6, 7, they're starting to get banged up a little bit, and they got to play through it, and he certainly does. Man in motion, and going to be a handoff to Boron, and Boron, not much there. Maybe got 2, right at the 45.
Yeah, 1, 2.
So a
2
pickup of 2 there. And you see him went down kind of hard there. So a second down and 8 from the 45-yard line. Kelly was the man on the stop for the Cougars. Cougars looking to blitz. Here they come. Talkington trying to get out of it, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds. Smart play.
Yep. Better than the sack.
Yeah, he saw Cross Nemo coming at him, and Derek talked about
that number
Nemo,
9.
coming into this ball game tonight. You heard Derek talk about him. He is the defensive end, a sophomore, 6'5", 205 defensive end. Good-looking kid. Certainly passes the eye test.
Yeah. Their whole team does.
Yeah, they do. We're down there looking and as them warming up, and my goodness, some ball players.
Yeah, their whole team passes it.
After this play, we'll check in with Derek Philo down on the sidelines.
Trips left.
Here's Talkington going to roll right. Gets away from one, throws deep, got hit in the face, and this one is over everyone's head. As Talkington's pass falls incomplete. Let's go down to the sidelines. Derek Philo, brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. Derek. All right, little technical difficulty there. We'll check in with Derek here in a bit once we get that resolved. I know it was good stuff, though. Here's Talkington, 4th and 8. They're going to go for it. Looking to throw. And this one's going to sail over the head of Colin Domer. So the Crusaders will turn it over on downs. So Lake Catholic will have pretty good field position here.
At the 45.
Their own 45-yard line. So they'll come out on offense. The Cougars, their quarterback is Frankie Trinetti. He's a sophomore. We'll get you their starting lineup here in a second. Man in motion.
Counter play.
And there is a counter, and nothing doing there for Josh Stiles, who is starting at running back for the Cougars here tonight.
Josh Stiles, the running back for Lake Catholic.
So a loss of a yard there brings up a 2nd down and 11. Let's take a look at the Cougars offense, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The wide receivers, Brandt, Peterlin, and Fitzgerald. He's a good one. You heard Derek talk about him. The tight end is Gibbons. The offensive line, Barries, Zappitelli, Barris, Kaufman, Pisano. Stiles is the running back, and the quarterback is Frankie Trinetti. Incomplete pass that time.
Almost picked by Jack there.
Yep.
Trinetti's pass incomplete, broken up by number 16, Jack Hawkington. That brings up 3rd and 11.
So 3rd down and 11.
From the 44.
There is a pass caught,
Nice throw.
and it's going to be enough for the 1st down. Looks like pass caught.
It's number 81 again.
By Fitzgerald. And take a look now at the defense for the Crusaders. Again, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Irbar, Perkins, Grizez, and Buckler across the front. The linebackers, Talkington, Anderson, and Perkins. The DBs are Piper, Coney, Boron, and Neal. Here's a handoff. Stiles, and this one takes it to about the 40-yard line. So brings up now a 2nd down and 4. I think we might have Derek back here. We'll check in with him in a second. We'll, after this play, Derek, we'll come back down to you. I think Bob turned you off up here. I had to turn the box off. There's a fake handoff. Pass caught by Brandt. Brandt breaks a tackle and takes it inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. It's real close to a 1st down. Let's send it back down the D, brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg.
Josh Stiles, the receiver.
Hey, guys, you got me?
There he is.
There we go. Hey, Coach
Yeah.
Sheets, you keep talking about owning Jack Talkington. I coached him. You coached his dad. You know, all respect to you, but that's my guy, okay? That's my guy.
It's a genetic thing. I get genetic rights.
You too. All right. It is a 1st down. Oops. Well, Central jumps off sides. Yeah, Derek, who coaches over at South, coached over at South, had Jack in his younger years.
That'll be 1st and 5 for the 29.
Coach, you
I'll
had
tell you
his
before.
dad, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Mike. When they had a 3rd and 8 before, and he threw the out to the wide side of the field, that's a heck of a throw.
Yeah, it is. Trinetti now in the shotgun, going to go 1st and 5 now.
Oh, good play.
And nothing going there for the running back as Stiles is hammered at the line of scrimmage.
TJ Perkins on the side.
We've yet to see Greg Thomas, who is a young man who plays a lot for the Cougars. He is on the sidelines. Now, Derek talked about him in our pregame as well, so we'll be looking for him. Could be a little banged up, we don't know. 2nd down and 5, and off again, Stiles, and he's still on his feet. Got to the 25. He's going to be a yard short here and brings up a 3rd down and 1.
Somebody had him in the backfield here and let him go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Number 17, John Hoffaker. First Crusader to make contact. It brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1 now
25.
for the
Boy,
Cougars.
they emptied the backfield.
Yes, they did. They're going to go with 5 receivers in the pattern this time. There's a snap over the head of the quarterback, and wow, the referees blew it dead.
Illegal procedure.
Oh boy, fans in front of us are not happy about that. They blew that dead while the ball was over the quarterback's head. So it'll bring up now a 3rd down and 6.
Instead of about 15.
Yeah.
Big play.
Well, instead of 3rd and 1. It was going to be third and 1 now. So it is 3rd and 6 now. So again, they're going to go 4 in the pattern this time. Got a running back in the backfield.
Look for 81.
Trinetti throws. Pass caught by Brent. And he gets pushed out of bounds.
Wide open.
Plenty of room for the 1st down. Takes it inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Let's take a look here. Nick Brandt running the
slot man, just ran it out.
Yeah, ran it out.
No
right
one
there.
covered him. No one covered him.
No. So whistles again down on the field.
That was an easy pitch and catch.
1st and 10 at the 18.
So 4:19 to go here in the 1st quarter. Not sure what the whistle was about. They stopped the clock. Now they're going to wind it. They took out the play clocks, didn't they? I don't see the play clock anymore.
Yeah.
So it is 1st and 10 from the 18. Here's a handoff. Styles got a little bit of running room. Takes it inside to 15 to the 13. Yeah, picks up 5 on the carry. So Josh Styles, the junior, 5'10", about 175 pounds.
Josh Styles on the run for Lake Catholic. Dropped down by number 22.
Boron on the stop. Connor Thomas checks in. Tommy Buckler comes out for the Crusaders. Be 2nd down and 5 for Mentor Lake Catholic. Man in motion is Brandt. There's a fake handoff, and don't know if it was a busted play or not, but Trinetti not able to get much on the carry.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the quarterback was going to follow him or what he was going to do.
Yeah, let's take a look. He looked like a little bit of confusion there in the backfield. So 3rd down and about 6 yards to go.
Find 81.
Yeah, look for 81 for sure. Fitzgerald, he's a big target.
Sprinting left.
There's a throw to Brandt. This one caught.
Caught.
He did catch it inside the 10 and got a 1st down, and that is a nominee, our first nominee tonight for our Friends and Family Credit Union rock solid play of the game. Take a look at this catch. Brandt catching it one-handed behind him. Nice play there by Nick Brandt. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line. Cougars continue to march down the field. Now, they had a short field, so to speak. They got it at their own 45-yard line. But they are taking advantage of it. Here is Trinetti.
Nobody out there on him.
Styles got a little bit of daylight, but it closes quick as he is brought down.
Andrew Neal on the stop.
Neal on the stop for the Crusaders. Take a look here, Coach. It looked like he had some room there, and then it closed quick. Neal got out of that block. Yep.
32 played that pretty well.
That is Alex Anderson is the one who brought him down. So they go empty backfield this time. There is Trinetti. Got to the goal line. I don't know that he got in.
No,
he did not. So
3rd down in 6 inches.
Yeah, it's going to be real close.
Number 10, Josh Styles, the ball carrier.
So 3rd down, and like Coach said, inches to go.
3rd and goal from inside the 1.
So it'll bring up this 3rd down and a big play here.
Again, why don't you put the quarterback underneath the center?
I am in agreement. This one is going to be a handoff to the running back, that time Styles, and he did not get in. They are saying 4th down.
Who makes the hit on this one?
Jack Talkington on the stop. Number 10, Josh Stiles is the ball carrier for the Cougars. That brings up 4th and goal from the inside.
So it'll be 4th and goal now, and
are they going to kick a field goal?
No, I think they
take an 81 out.
They brought in some more beef up front.
Beefaroni.
Big old. They got they got Thomas in there. Greg Thomas, the running back. They earned that power eye, and there's a handoff and into the end zone for the touchdown. Is number 3 for Mentor Lake Catholic. That's Carter Cantrell, a senior, 5'10", 205. So a touchdown by the Cougars puts them on the scoreboard here with 19 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play.
How long did it be interesting to see how long they controlled the ball?
Bob will tell us that a little bit in a minute. Dominic Kosick will try the extra point. Got those bright yellow shoes on. Can't miss him down there. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 19 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play, Lake Catholic has jumped on top. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Gina, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union, where we provide loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
SARTA has 2 new ways to pay. With the Tap to Pay cards, reload and use the SARTA scorecard over and over. It's secure, convenient, orderly, reloadable, and economical. Perfect for frequent riders. Or choose the temporary, limited-use SARTA touchdown card. It's better for occasional riders. They're the 2 most modern ways to tap your way to everywhere, and they're both from SARTA.
Down in the Carolinas, you'll find roadside barbecue shacks around every hill and down every back road. Around here, you'll find authentic Carolina barbecue at, where else? Old Carolina Barbecue. It's nothing fancy, but it's Q done right. Starting with meats cooked low and slow all night on site, along with scratch-made sides and tempting desserts. Old Carolina is a taste of Southern hospitality right in your backyard. Visit oldcarolina.com to order online. We'll be waiting for you.
And back here at Lowell Kleinfelder Field, Frank Salona along with the coach Elmer Sheets, Derek Philo, and Bob Jeffries up here in the booth with us. Guys, Mentor Lake Catholic took advantage of the short field, so to speak, and they marched down the field and put it in the end zone. And Coach, you got, well, we don't have it yet.
Now we have it.
When we do, okay. We'll have that scoring drive. And
number of plays is 15. Time of possession, 8 minutes and 34 seconds. Total yards, 55. And it was capped off by a 1-yard TD run by Carter Cantrell, an extra point good. Mentor Lake 7, Central 0.
So the Crusaders need to answer here.
That or punt it.
They have it teed up. Kosick has it teed up, and he is got the ball in the air. It's a short kick. Drops and gets by There's Boron again, has some running room. Look at Boron. Oh, he gets tripped up
on his own man.
By his own man, you're right.
I think he tripped on his own man.
Boron had some daylight there, and Daniel got tripped up. Let's take a look here. I think it was his own man, incidentally. Right about there. Oh, boy.
he was going all the way.
Yeah. My goodness. I want to be him in the film room tomorrow.
Get out of the way. Here
So,
we go.
Crusaders now on offense. They'll have it for the second time tonight. Here is a handoff. Anderson, running room, got to the 49-yard line. And Alex Anderson picks up some big yards.
Alexander Anderson on the run for the Crusaders.
15-yard gain for Anderson. They're going to mark him at the 50 now, so give him that extra yard. And that play will end our first quarter after one here at Canton Central Catholic. You see there on our CKP Heating and Cooling scoreboard. Central Catholic 7, or Lake Central, I should say, Lake Catholic 7 and Canton Central Catholic nothing. We'll be back right after this timeout.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze busts. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
Get your day started with Pam Cook. She's like your own personal smartphone, and she's fully charged. The news of the day, every day, on Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook. 1480 WHBC.
American Classic Entertainment is now showing on your TV. All your favorite classic shows like Mike Hammer, Acapulco Heat, Murdoch Mystery, Forensic Factor, Booker, Cracker, Stingray, and more. Ace, American Classic Entertainment, is on the .7 sub-channel of this station. Ace, the new home for American Classic Entertainment.
It's Kenny and JT.
Can you lose one game and still play for a national championship? Yes.
No, not necessarily. You cannot lose a game in your division of the Big Ten.
He's got an opinion, and he has got an opinion. The Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
And back here at Canton Central Catholic, we start quarter number 2 down on the field. Pretty quick first quarter there. Lake Catholic with a touchdown lead. But the Crusaders now have it at midfield. As, I don't know if they're trying to get Miley Cyrus off the speakers or not, but now they do. And we are ready to go.
Central got trips left, give belly screen.
And here's Kane with the catch and pushed out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
Hopkins' pass is completed to number 80.
Oh, that was 80. Jack Hopkins with the catch. So Hopkins takes it to about the 44-yard line is where they officially mark it. It'll be second down and 4.
Good blocking by the receivers.
Yep.
Picked up some yardage. Almost what, 7 yards, 6 yards?
Yep, 6 yards, second and 4. Crusaders going to go 4 receivers in the pattern this time. Going to put a man in motion. That's Boron. He gets the football on the little jet sweep, if you will, and he's going to lose a yard back to the 45-yard line.
Number 7, DJ Sears on the stop for Lake Catholic. That was 22, Danny Boron with the carry.
A little too deep, don't you think, Coach, on that?
Well, 32 got to stay with 6. If he gets a block on 6, if he stays with him,
yeah,
they got something going.
Okay.
They got something going.
Seemed a little deep in the backfield there, but you're right, though. You got to get the blocking up front as well.
You got to block that guy who's on the corner. You get him, you got at least 4 yards.
So 3rd and 5. Here's Talkington, going to keep it. Got the first down and a couple of more. Jack Talkington inside the 40 to the 37-yard line.
I'm telling you, that's Tim Tebow.
Yeah, it is. And he's built like him, too. He looks like him.
He's, what, 6'2", 220?
Yeah. He's a load. I don't know if, I'll tell you what. I don't know if I want to play against him. Play against him as a quarterback or a linebacker. Tim Tebow wore 16, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so. There is a little bit of a counter there, taking a playbook or play out of the playbook of Perry Panthers, and we got a flag that just went down after about a gain of 1. Let's see what this is about. Holding against the Crusaders, so that's going to move them back.
That's not good.
Aha, the man with the remote. Buttons don't work, but we're trying to get this fan off up here. Blowing my hair all over the place, you know, Coach.
Yeah, you got so much of it.
I know. Oh, we need that. Well, it's either light or fan, Coach.
Hey, I'm dressed for all weather.
Yeah.
There goes Jack.
And Talkington's going to pick up a few more on the first down carry. Yeah, I got to have the light on. Sorry, guys. I killed the fan, though.
Is that Jack?
Talkington is the ball carrier, gain of about 3.
Oh, boy.
His ankle.
Yep, Talkington is the young man down on the floor. It's good. All right, while they take a look at Jack, we will take a timeout and come back. 9:57 to go here in the first half. Lake Catholic up by 7.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
Are you looking for something different? At Friends and Family Credit Union, our success is defined by you. Our goal is to improve your financial needs and better your lifestyle. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Our friendly staff is fully committed to serving over 11,000 of its members.
What are you waiting for? Stop into one of our locations today and become a friend of the family.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze busts. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
All right, well, the good news is Jack Talkington walked off under his own power. Bad news is he was limping. Derek will be down there checking things out, maybe give us an update here in a minute or two. Here is Domer back in the backfield. He's going to throw, pass caught, and reception made and taken all the way up to about the 40-yard line, still way short of
Except for that one guy, Frank.
First down.
That was a good call. Middle screen.
Yeah.
They had something going here. They got a great rush. Just that one guy. Look, everybody's blocked. Oh,
yeah.
One guy.
Alex Anderson was the man making the catch.
He was just standing there picking his nose and wound up being the hero.
So third down and 13. Domer going to throw, and this one a little wobbly, but nowhere near the receiver that time. It's going to be incomplete to bring up a fourth down for Central. That one intended for James Kane. Tell you what, while we've got the huddle up here, let's go down to the sidelines. Derek, you've got an update on
Jack Talkington, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? His left ankle was wrapped before the game, and I think that's what he tweaked a little bit. But you know, as I dealt with when I coached him, and we've seen in the past, when you use a kid so much like that because he's one of your best players, you know, stuff like that's going to happen.
Yep. Well, that punt
I think
is down. I don't know. Did it go? Yes, it did.
Yes,
it went into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, back.
And it's a touchback. It'll come out to the 20-yard line. Thank you, Derek, by the way. That report brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant down in Waynesburg.
If he bats it back onto the field, they got a great football play.
Yeah, because in high school, it's where the ball is, right? Not where the player's feet or anything are. Well, his feet can not go in either. You can see here right now. Yep, he took it into the end zone with him.
Slid, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Just have to play defense for 80 yards instead of 99.
Just a reminder, after tonight's game, students grades 5th through 8th are invited to walk over to school for our annual 5th through 8th grade social, hosted by the Central Catholic Register Box. So enjoy music, friends, and fun.
So Cougars will go on offense. Not sure what the delay is right now. Kind of waiting on the referees right now. They've got a little discussion going on down there. I don't know. Elmer, did you see anything?
Not really.
One of the things I wanted to check, though, is
TV. Is it a TV commercial?
It's not
Billy, you calling a TV commercial?
Not a TV timeout, I don't think. Our producer down in the truck, Billy.
Motion. The trips.
Director, I should say, not producer.
Boy,
there is
a
great tackle that time. Boron came up, made the stop. I believe it was Boron. Coney, that's right. It was Coney that came up, made the stop. 26, not 22. They were both there. And they both right there.
Yep. Good hustle on Central's defense. People running to the football. That's how you play defense. Good defense, anyways.
And just checking to see if Talkington was down there on defense, and he is not. So it's probably not a wise thing to get him in there. There is a handoff, and again, Styles going nowhere. So good job defensively by Central again. Brings up 3rd down and about 9.
Boy, they're getting people to the football there.
Hey, don't forget, WHBC is your home for the Cleveland Guardians playoff baseball. Guardians get it started on Friday, October 7th. We'll have it for you on WHBC. Baseball on the radio, nothing better than that. So tune in, 1480 WHBC. There is Trinetti with a ton of time. Throws, and the ball caught and then knocked out of his hand. And that was Gibbons, and it's recovered by the Cougars. So it was enough for the 1st down, but it went backwards about 4 yards, and they recovered it. Take a look here, Coach. Kind of a crazy play. Trinetti had all day to throw.
There's only 2 guys rushing.
And then he threw it, and